What is going on, everybody? My name is ChadderManHD and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, guys, I'm going to be showing you 8 working after the patch 1.11 God modes on zombies in Spaceland. Now we're going to be kicking this off with the first one, which is the rewind and the transponder. So you're going to get yourself a rewind grenade at 25 tickets, and all you want to do, guys, is head over to another ticket cart with a transponder in it, as you can see here. Now when you go up to it, all you want to do is you want to press and hold the square button inwards, let go and hit the rewind. If you do it correctly, guys, what will happen is you will purchase the transponder and you'll hear that ka-ching and you'll rewind, and then all the zombies will not be able to kill you. Now moving on to the second one, guys. Now the second one is using the rewind and the shades. Now what you need to do, guys, is you're going to need to get yourself a rewind grenade at 25 tickets. Really cool. Then what you're going to need to do then is you're going to need to go and kill as few zombies until it drops some shades, as you can see here. Now what you want to do is you want to stand next to it, hold the square button in and then let go and then hit the rewind. It's the same process as before, so you're pretty much pressing the square button in to its max and then you let go of it and then you're hitting the rewind straight after, and as you can see, it will rewind you and you'll pick up those shades and you'll be in complete God mode, which is really cool. Now we're going to be moving on to number 3. Now number 3 is using the LMG. So what you need to do, guys, is this: you need to trap. So you need any trap except the window trap. You're going to need to get yourself a rewind grenade at 25 tickets. And then what you're going to need to do then is get yourself one of a Muller, Titan or Raw. You're going to come up to Rings of Saturn. You're going to pull out your trap, press square to play the game and quickly press left on the D-pad to pull your trap back out. You're going to hear the audio log saying Rings of Saturn Basketball and you have no icon in the bottom right corner. You want to come away from that area. And what you're going to do then, guys, is you're going to come to an area where you can actually have no zombies around. You're going to stand still for a second and you're going to hit left and then rewind. So it's going to be left, rewind. If you've done it correctly, guys, what will happen is it will rewind you and you will try and pull out the actual basketball, but it will then put it away and then you'll rewind and you'll have your whatever gun you got, LMG gun, in your hand, and zombies will not be able to down you. So it's really cool, awesome. This is probably one of the hardest ones out of all the God modes. The LMG is probably the hardest, so there was a lot of easier ones that I'm going to be talking to you in this video. Now moving on to the fourth one, guys, you're going to need to get yourself a trap, any trap except for the window trap. You're going to have to get yourself a rewind grenade. You're going to come up to Rings of Saturn again, same process as before. You pull out your trap, then bring it away and then press square to play the game and quickly press left to bring your trap back out. You'll hear the audio log again and you'll have no icon in the bottom right corner. That's how you know you've done it correctly. And then you just want to go over to the fountains, make sure the power is on in this area, come up to the green one, you can go to any one of these fountains, stand over it, let it spray you into the air, and then once you come back down and you just want to go forward and backwards, minimum of 3 times, you can do a maximum of about 5 times, and then you want to stand still and then you're just going to wait for the fountain to shoot back up and you're going to press left and then rewind, but you're going to go a little slower this time, so it's not left rewind, it's left rewind, so it's a little bit slower. And if you've done it correctly, guys, you'll notice you'll be floating. Just make sure that you don't aim too far to the ground when you do this, because I notice I was facing slightly downwards, so make sure you're aiming straight forward and you'll be able to see all the zombies. But the good thing about this one is it's probably the best God mode out of all of them, because you can get to really high rounds without doing a thing, because it's AFK round skip and you'll be able to build up those keys really fast. Coco made a video saying if you get to round 25 and then end it and then redo this process, you'll get more keys than if you went any higher rounds. So, you know, get that channel out, check that video out. It'll show you and talk to you a little bit about how you can get the maximum amount of keys for the shortest period of time. Now we're going to be moving on to number 5, guys. Now number 5 is my favourite. The reason why number 5 is my favourite, because it's using the Neil robot. All you need to do is pick up Neil's head, attach it to his body. That's going to give you the 25 tickets that you're going to need to purchase the rewind grenade. And then what you're also going to need to get is a trap. You're going to need to get any trap except the window trap, so just avoid those 2 blues and a red and you guys should be good to go. So once you get that, guys, you just want to head over to a ticket cart with the rewind grenade in it. If you notice, the one I managed to get was at the back of the bumper cars. I mean, you can get like 2 rewinds spawn if you're very lucky and you fail this the first time. You might be able to get another rewind if you look around all the ticket carts. I think there's about 6 ticket carts, is there? I know there's one at Kepler, there's one here at the back of Bumper Cars, there's one at the bottom of Polar Peak, one at the top of Polar Peak, there's one downstairs. So yeah, I'd say there's about at least 6. I could be wrong, there could be 8. But once you got yourself your rewind grenade and you got yourself your trap, you just want to come up to Rings of Saturn. You can go to most of these games, a few of them will work, but this is the best one. Pull out your trap, stand next to it, pull it away, hit square, bring it back out. Straight, as easy as that. If you fail this step, you can always redo this step. So as long as you know you hear that sound, Rings of Saturn basketball, and have no icon in the bottom right corner, you are fine. So now what you want to do is you want to find Neil. Make sure you got like 1 or 2 zombies, that way they don't run after you, because that can be a bit of a pain. Wait for Neil to go into a straight line, as you can see here. You want to walk up to him, wait for him to start, and then go forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. It doesn't matter how many times you do it, just a little bit, and then you want to go backwards, and all you're going to do is press left and then rewind. So you don't want to go too quick with this one. This is not like the other God modes where you go left rewind. This one you want to go a little slower. As long as you're a little bit quicker than the point where the basketball comes out, you're fine. So you can go left rewind and you'll be fine. This one is definitely my favourite because it's just so easy to do, and I can get God mode every time, and I reckon you guys could do it as well. Just a little bit of timing, but it's not actually really hard to do. Now we're going to be moving on to the 6th one, guys. And this one is similar to the crocodile one, which I'll be showing you at number 7. So what you're going to need to do is make sure that you got yourself a rewind grenade at 25 tickets. Get yourself a trap, any trap set for the window trap. Come up to Rings of Saturn. Bring out your trap. And then put it away, hit square to play the game, and quickly bring your trap back out. As you can see, I had the control pads on screen for the buttons that you guys didn't know how, which buttons I pressed. And then you just want to go over to the bumper cars. Make sure that the power is on, guys, because if you don't turn the power on, you're not going to be able to do this God mode. So once you've done that, you just want to go to a bumper car that is parked, that's not moving. You want to stand in its pathway, as you can see here, and you just want to move forward slightly. Don't stand still, just move forward slightly. That way then when you do go to rewind, it will rewind you into that area of the pathway of the bumper car. So what you're going to do now is going to wait for the bumper car to have its lights on, so you can see here now, and as soon as you see the lights flash, you just want to move away from that area, and you want to then press left rewind. So left rewind from an area away from the bumper car. And what's going to happen, it's going to rewind you into the bumper car, and then because it usually freezes you in that spot, the bumper car will knock you out of that free spot, and it will put you into God mode. And as you can see, you can just wander around the map, and it is really cool. But I must admit, guys, I still can't believe there's actually 9 God modes on Zombies in Spaceland, but I've only covered 8 in this video because one of them is a little bit more awkward to do. I wouldn't really recommend it. It's probably not the best. So all these other 8 are the best ones you can possibly think of doing. That will also help you go up the rounds faster, help you out so much. So we're going to be moving on to the 7th one in just a second, guys, and that one, like I said, it was the rewind with the crocodile, and this is also a really easy one. I would say the 2 easy ones are the rewind, the crocodile, and the rewind and the robot. I'd say the rewind and the robot is probably the easiest because you can pretty much get that every single time. The rewind, the crocodile sometimes can be triggered. It all depends, but the majority of the time you'll get it every single time. So it is just these God modes are just so OP, and I can see here these are zombies. They're not even touching me at all. Just a little tip, guys, if you want to get out of God mode in most of these ones with the rewind, all you need to do is press the rewind again, and that will get you out of God mode. If you want to go from true God mode, because at the moment you're in true God mode, which you don't do by traps, if you want to go from that to standard God mode, just go down the slide, and that will put you into standard God mode, and you can activate punching bags, and that is cool. So we're going to be moving on to the 7th one, like I said, and this is the rewind and the crocodile. So make sure that the power is on over here. That's going to activate the crocodile. Now get yourself enough souvenir coins in order to get yourself a trap, any trap set for the window trap. I do have a list on screen, which I've been showing quite a lot in this video, of all the traps that you can get. So just avoid those 2 blues and a red, and you'll be fine. And then once you got yourself a trap and got yourself a rewind grenade, all you're going to need to do then, guys, is come up to Rings of Saturn and you want to then pull out your trap, bring it away, hold square to play the game, and then pull it away again. So you kind of like, it's just a quick motion with this part. It's just quite quick. It's just you go left, square, left, left, square, left. It's, if you guys don't get it. Alright, then from there then guys, you just want to head over to the crocodile, as you can see here. So you're going to stand right near its teeth, so right here, and then what you're going to do is run. There's going to be a little timer, come to about here, and then hit left, and then rewind, and it's going to rewind you into the crocodile's mouth, and as the mouth closes, you should get caught inside, or pretty much to the edge of it, and then when it lifts it back up, you should be in God mode. So this is really, really cool, and you can actually have like, there's like a round skip here, an AFK round skip. If you stand in the middle of crocodile, or go prone in the middle of crocodile, because you won't actually die, because you're in complete God mode, all the zombies will come into the crocodile, and then the crocodile's mouth will keep killing all the zombies, and because you're in the crocodile and you're in God mode, you can keep going up the rounds that way. So there is actually 2 AFK round skips on zombies in Spaceland that both are technically God mode. One's God mode where you can move around, the other one's God mode where you're stuck. The fountain is by far the best, like I said, always the best. Now we're going to be moving on to the last and final one I'm going to be showing you in this video is number 8. Number 8, this is just amazing. You can actually get God mode by round 1. You don't have to get it by round 1. You can actually do it by round 3, by 4, by 5. But round 1 is brilliant. So first thing you need to do is when you come from spawn, just make sure that you get yourself, you start off with $500 anyway. So that's enough to purchase up an atoms. And all you need to do is make 750 from the zombies on round 1. And as long as you keep 1 or 2 zombies, you're fine. You want to come to this ticket cart, because this is the only ticket cart where you can pick up a rewind grenade and do it by round 1. Or else, if it's not in this ticket cart, you can go to any of the other ticket carts, but then you won't be able to get God mode by round 1. So as you can see, I've gone up, I've looked at the ticket cart, I've noticed rewinds in there. I'm not going to actually pick up rewind. I'm going to get myself my 25 tickets from the robot head, because this is how you're going to get round 1 God mode. And I'm going to run back. I'm going to go and use $500 that I've got to buy up an atoms. From here then, all you need to do is down yourself, because what's going to happen is when you down yourself, all your guns will go into lost and found, and that's what you need to do. So you'll go into the Afterlife arcade. You then want to come out of this area straight away. You'll notice you'll be able to pick up your lost and found items, but you don't want to do that, because what you want to do is the 25 tickets you got from building the robot head onto Neil, you're going to use them to buy and purchase the rewind grenade, as you can see here. Now from there, you then want to go back to the lost and found, and this is where it's a little bit trickier, and this is where a lot of you guys are struggling, because timing is a key here, and you don't want to do it too quick or even too slow. So you're going to go up to the lost and found, you know exactly what I do on screen. All you're going to do, stand next to it, wait for a second, take as long as you want at this point. And as soon as you stand still, well, when I say as long as you want, to the point where the lost and found don't go away, and you just want to press the square button in, fully in, let go. As soon as you let go, the moment you let go, you hit the rewind, that's it, you let go, hit rewind. And what will happen is, instead of rewinding you, this is the only one, it will actually teleport you instead. And you'll notice that you'll also have your weapons you had before you went down. So if you do this on round 3, if you do it on round 5, and you've got some really decent guns, you can still do this, get God mode, and get your guns back, so which is absolutely epic. So I just want to say, I hope you guys have enjoyed these 8 working after the patch 1.11 God modes. Some of them had me with my control pads in the top left hand corner. Some of them had what buttons I had on screen, but I just mixed it. Was just a mixture of most of my old God mode videos that I knew that were working, because I've tested them, and I've just stuck them together just to show you guys. So it's been ChadderManHD, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye bye.